So we're on the record in docket. These are all tickets. 25 L292655522, 25 L2926523. And 25 L2926521. That is people of the city of Lansing versus Chelsea Craft. Appearances for the record, Ms. Crock-Molney.
Elizabeth Crock-Molney on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Mr. Harris.
Assistant Public Defender James Harris here on behalf of Ms. Craft, who is standing to my right, Your Honor.
And ma'am, you are Chelsea Craft?
Yes.
Thank you. This is the time set for a final pretrial on the three matters. Ms. Crock-Molney, how we proceed?
Your Honor, it is the city's understanding that we will be setting this for a plea date.
Yes, Your Honor. When I spoke with Ms. Craft, my understanding is that she's made substantial, if not all of her payments towards getting her license reinstated. My understanding is that she paid off the final amount this past Friday. And we're either waiting for the Secretary of State's system to catch up or trying to make sure whether or not there's any kind of repayment fee. At this point, Ms. Craft has indicated she should hopefully have most of that information by tomorrow. So we would be asking the court set this for a plea in anticipation of a resolution.
We're looking 2 to 4 weeks.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Holden.
3 weeks or 1 week?
3 weeks, definitely.
September 8th, let me 3 days flat. Am I reset? You said set for plea, not final control again?
Yeah, please, let's set it for me.
Let's do 9 a.m.
September 8th at 9.
Yes, please.
And then that should give enough time to get all the paperwork.
Yes, Your Honor.
Got both that over 180 days.
That's fine. All right, we'll set it for plea on September 8th at 9 a.m. That should indicate enough time for the Secretary of State to get all the paperwork, and everything should be in order. Anything else for the record in docket 25 L2926522, 521, and 523, Ms. Crock-Molney?
Nothing for the city, Your Honor.
Mr. Harris?
Nothing from the defense, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Craft, we'll see you on September 8th. Thank you. We have, I don't know who Shadi Bayuk is.
Oh, he's a code officer, Your Honor.
Okay.
So he's here for Mr. Wade, which we could go on if you'd like.
And then Andrew Nicholas. I would think. On Andrew's iPhone, are you Andrew Nicholas? You have to unmute. Sir, are you Andrew Nicholas? I don't know if he's connected. On Andrew's iPhone, are you Andrew Nicholas?
Yes, I am.
All right. We'll rename you. Mr. Ned, what are you ready on?
Mr. Trove.
Joseph Trove. And did you need to speak with Mr. Nicholas?
No,
Is that Mr. Harry's client?
that's my client, Your Honor. We just spoke of 30 seconds ago.
All right. All right, so we're on the record in docket 25-01879. That is the city of Lansing versus Joseph Trove. Appearances for the record, Ms. Crock-Molney.
Elizabeth Crock-Molney on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Mr. Ned.
George did it on behalf of my client, saying to my right.
And sir, you are Joseph Trove?
Yes.
Thank you. This is time set for a pretrial in the matter. Ms. Crock-Molney, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, it is the city's understanding that we will be sending this for a final pretrial.
That is correct, Your Honor. To give my client time to consider the offer that was conveyed by the city attorney today, or last week.
All right. We set for final pretrial on
September 8th.
September 8th at 8:30. Right, so Mr. Trofe, that'll be live in person on the 6th floor of City Hall of Lansing, and I'll see you on September 8th at 8:30 for the final pretrial, right, sir? Anything else for the record in 25-01879, Ms. Crockett?
Nothing for the city, Your Honor.
Mr. Annette?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
All right, Mr. Trofe, we'll see you.
So I'll have a notice for you to say.
Sorry. We give you a notice.
Yeah, we're gonna give you a notice here. You wanna go on Nicholas?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Nicholas, you can unmute and we'll call your case next. So we're on the record in docket 25-01692, 25L297861, and 863. That is the City of Lansing versus Andrew Nicholas. Will the parties please introduce themselves to the record? Ms. Crockett.
Elizabeth Crockett on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Mr. Net.
George, did I have my client screen via Zoom?
And sir, you are Andrew Nicholas, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And you can hear me all right, Mr. Nicholas?
It's a little bit quiet.
Can you raise the volume on your speakers?
I currently have it all the way up.
All right, but let me know if you can't hear us, okay?
Okay.
This is time set for a pretrial in the matter with explanation on 2 tickets. Ms. Crock-Molnay, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, no offer has been extended in this matter due to the nature of the incident. The city would be comfortable setting this for either a final pretrial or a jury trial.
All right, so we can set for final pretrial or jury trial. Mr. Net, how would you like to proceed?
Yeah, final pretrial, please.
Set for final pretrial,
September 8th.
September 8th at 8:30. All right, Mr. Nichols, I've set this for September 8th at 8:30. That'll be live in person on the 6th floor of City Hall of Lansing. Anything else for the record in either one of the tickets or 25-01692, Ms. Crock-Molnay?
Nothing for the city, Your Honor.
Mr. Net.
No, Your Honor, I'll give you a call later today, Andrew, okay?
Thank you very much.
All right, so Mr. Nicholas, we'll see you on September 8th at 8:30. That'll be live in person, all right, sir?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Or in the Zoom. Serving the Sims. She says she has a hard time getting in.
She might be the iPhone. There was an iPad. I don't know if it was her or not, though.
All right, Mr. Bayou, we'll call your case with Timothy Wade.
Okay, Your Honor.
All right, so we're on the record in docket 25-0014571. That is the City of Lansing versus Timothy Wade. Appearances for the record, Ms. Crock-Molnay.
Elizabeth Crockett on behalf of the city of Lansing.
And sir, you are Timothy Wade, is that correct?
Yes, I am.
All right, thank you. This time set for a show cause. No, actually, we reset it from a previous hearing for August 18th at 9. Ms. Crock-Molnay, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, it is the city's understanding that substantial compliance has been made and he has passed his most recent inspection. So the city will be making a motion to dismiss without prejudice.
I don't think we need a nollie pros
I don't believe
on
so.
the ticket. Because I think we just treat this as a ticket.
We do unless he needs.
All right, Mr. Wade, we've dismissed without prejudice for compliance reasons on today's date. This is for ticket 1457. Anything else for the record in docket 25001457 Ms. Krochmal?
Nothing for the city, Your Honor.
You should be all set, Mr. Wade. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Bayou,
And you
I
should
will
be-
send you an email.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Bayou. We're ahead of the game, Ms. Krochmal, so your Dallas is a deferred sentence. I don't know if he's here or not. And then we have 9:30s. Is anybody here for the 9:30s?
There was an iPad, but they left. I don't
saw
know who
that.
it was.
All right, so we can call, if there's any fail to appears, we can call them at the end of the day. So we'll wait to hear from you. How's that?
Sounds good, Your Honor.
We'll let Mr. Ned and Mr. Harry's.
Yeah, we could go on the record, Cortez Montfort, he's not here, but there's an explanation. Oh, that might be it.
Is that,
It's on right now.
all right. Just let me know when you're ready.
All rise.
Okay, Your Honor. Thank you.
Mr. Bismarck, stand up, please. You can be seated. You can sit down.
Mr. Bismarck, do you have an attorney? Do you have an attorney? I believe we can start with Mr. Bizimana, Your Honor.
Same as the people here.
All right, so we're on the record in docket 25-01651 and the accompanying ticket of 25L2939302. Appearances for the record of Ms. Cracknell.
Elizabeth Cracknell on behalf of the city of Lansing.
And sir, you are Sencoco Bizamena? Is that yes? This is part of the translation problem.
Yes, Your Honor.
Why should just a Healy interpreter be here today? Let me reach out. Is there anybody on Zoom? There should be an interpreter on Zoom, but sometimes they're on Zoom.
Is there a Swahili interpreter on Zoom? There's a Charlena Sims. She's here for 9:30. There's
Yes.
an Anisha Thomas. She's here for 9:30. I don't, Jimmy, I'm assuming you're Jimmy Brown. You're gonna have to unmute, sir. Under the moniker of Jimmy. So we were to have a Swahili interpreter. Nobody's on Zoom. There's an interpreter. It is stamped as interpreter, but there's nothing under language. So, and nobody's made their, all right.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, are you Jimmy Brown?
Yes.
All right, stand by, Mr. Brown. You're in the right place.
Okay. I'm sorry. It's the iPhone. I'm new to it. It was
All
on
right.
mute. It was on mute.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, there's no interpreter. Okay. Okay.
So Jimmy is Jimmy Brown. He's dead. All right. So Ms. Crackmalley, I'm assuming we're adjourning the matter.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. I'm going to indicate we're adjourning for. And it is Swahili. And we'll adjourn too.
Let's do 10:30 September.
September 8th
My time.
at 10:30
This time.
with this, well,
Has she been playing counting?
no. And then I'll write under language. All right, so we've reset this for September 8th at 10:30 and have an interpreter present. Because we don't have one right now and we need one, okay? So Mr. Bismania, you'll get your notice from my court officer for September 8th at 10:30. And then we should have an interpreter for that date in order to make the interpretation for Swahili, okay, sir? All right, make sure he has the new date And then we'll have an interpreter here on that date.
Yes, Your Honor.
So take this new date for my court officer.
I'm highlighting these, Judge. So we gave it, okay.
And we'll have an interpreter for that date. And we'll bring an interpreter so we can talk to you, okay? All right. So come back on that date, sir.
Thank you.
I highlighted it. Told them I gave them those.
Where do you want to head next, Miss?
Mr. Harris, Mr. Anita, are you ready to go on Brown?
Yes.
Okay, we can go on this Brown.
Brown?
Let's do the driving case first.
We can do them at the same time.
Thanks.
Right, so we're on the record in 25-01524. That is the City of Lansing versus Jimmy Brown. Appearances for the record, Ms. Crackmore.
Elizabeth Crockmolny on behalf of the City of Lansing.
And who's here for Mr. Brown?
Both of us.
All right. So on behalf of Mr. Brown.
George Anid, Your Honor, on behalf of Mrs. Brown and
Assistant Public Defender James Harris here on behalf of Mr. Brown as to the littering case, Your Honor.
I only have this set for littering.
Your Honor, and under 10 o'clock, there is also a fail to display ops for Mr. Brown as well.
I see. All right, sir, you are Jimmy Brown, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
You can hear me all right, Mr. Brown?
Yes, I can.
All right, thank you. This is a time set for both a littering and a fail to display ops. Let me grab that. And that is 25L29-29831. Ms. Crockmolly, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, there has been an offer communicated to the public defenders in terms of the littering charge. The offer is a breach of the peace with any restitution to the homeowner to be considered and most likely made part of probation, should you order it. And then for the failure to display, we would be requesting a reset for compliance purposes.
All right. So the offer is a civil infraction.
That is correct, Your Honor. And when I spoke with Mr. Brown regarding the littering case, he did indicate that he would be willing to accept that offer. I advised him that it is likely the case will be referred to probation to
Correct.
determine restitution, if any, but that it is unlikely he would get sentenced to any term of probation.
Because it is a civil infraction.
Yes, Your Honor.
We're just determining restitution.
Yes, sir.
The-
Normally in this situation, it's something that the city attorney would do on their own. We don't usually refer a civil infraction to probation for restitution.
Can I set it out for restitution hearing?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. And then you can determine, we can talk to probation about restitution hearing, but the city should be in touch with probation in regards to whatever the number is, okay?
Yes, sir.
But, and then the breach of the peace, civil infraction. What's the fine for that?
Yes. Would that just be set for, I guess, perhaps a plea hearing?
Yeah, kind of a restitution hearing is what we'll set it for.
Understood.
And then they won't be responsible. Mr. Brown won't be responsible for the civil infraction. So we actually have the hearing.
Understood, Your Honor. Thank you.
So let's better yet, let's set it for plea to the civil infraction, and then that'll make a determination. So we'll set for plea to civil infraction. And at that time, I'll leave it to the city to determine restitution. And if they need, if they want Mr. Brown to talk to the probation department, he can do that. You might want to call the victim and find out
Yes, sir.
and run it by Mr. Harris. So we'll set for plea on
September 15th at 2 o'clock.
September 15th.
Yes, that's
To confirm, Your Honor, would the court be requiring Mr. Brown's presence in person, or would he be able to appear via Zoom for that?
He can, as long as you're set on the restitution, he can appear via Zoom. If I fear this is adversarial, then, and we're gonna fight about restitution, then he should come live.
Understood, Your Honor.
So I'll wait to hear from the parties on that. So, Mr. Brown, as far as 2501-524, we've set it for plea to the civil infraction on September 15th at 2 o'clock. And at that time, we'll address the restitution. That'll give some time for the city to look at restitution. And then I'll wait to hear from the parties if that needs to be in person, because that could be contested. If not, then you can appear by Zoom. Okay, sir?
Okay, sir.
All right. So that's
Sir, I
all for
heard-
the record.
Sir, I heard you say something about probation.
Yeah, there won't be any probation on that file. You'll be pleading to a civil infraction through Mr. Harris, your attorney. We're setting it to determine restitution.
Okay. That sounds like how he explained it to me.
All right. All right. So that's all for the record in 2501-524. And then on 25L2929-831, I think Mr. Crockmoldy, you said we're going to adjourn it for compliance.
Yes, Your Honor.
We can set it for the same date, I bet. Yeah, let's adjourn for compliance purposes for the same date, since we know where Mr. Brown's going to be, for September 15th at 2 o'clock. So, Mr. Brown, we've set the failed display valve license for September 15th at 2 o'clock. So you should make sure Mr. Ned has any paperwork that they need to forward to the city of Lansing. All right, Mr. Brown?
Okay. Well, I'm from Illinois. I hear when you go to.
Mr. Brown,
Yes.
we're not gonna talk about that right now.
All
Okay.
right. So forward any paperwork to Mr. Ned, and we'll see you on September 15th at 2 o'clock.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. You're all set.
That's for both cases.
Yes, for both cases.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Text. Let's just see who these. On the iPhone, could you please unmute yourself and identify yourself? And what's your name, ma'am? You're gonna have to unmute.
Oh, it's Talia Lomax.
Talia Lomax,
Yes,
and you're here for your 10 o'clock?
yes.
All right. Stand by, ma'am. You're in the right place.
Your Honor, I represent Ms. Lomax. I was able to speak with her on Friday. I would not need to speak with her today.
And then on the Vortex cell phone, would you please identify yourself? And you'll have to unmute. On the Vortex cell phone, you're listed as Vortex J24. You'll have to unmute. Yeah, what's your name?
Cortez.
Say it again, sir.
Cortez.
Cortez Montfort.
Yes, sir.
All right, you're here for your 9:30.
Yes, sir.
All right, stand by. You're in the right place. Okay, who are we calling next, Ms. Cracknell?
Your Honor, I believe Mr. Need is assigned to the rest of these cases, but Mr. Doyle is here for Ms. Thomas. We can move forward with that one.
Anisha Thomas? All right, so we're on the record in docket 25-01881. That is the City of Lansing versus Anisha Thomas. Appearances for the record, Ms. Crackmole.
Elizabeth Crickmoley on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Mr. Doyle.
Good morning, Your Honor. Dan Doyle on behalf of Ms. Thomas, who is appearing via Zoom.
And ma'am, you are Anisha Thomas, is that correct?
Yes.
And you can hear me all right, Ms. Thomas?
Yes.
All right, thank you. This is the time set for a pretrial in the matter. Ms. Crackmole, how we proceed?
Your Honor, the city will be requesting a final pretrial be set for discovery purposes.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, we'll set a final pretrial for
September 8th, work with Mr. Gross.
September 8th work,
The time,
8:30.
the morning of September. So September 8th at 8:30. So I'll set it, Ms. Thomas, for September 8th at 8:30. That'll be live in person on the 6th floor of City Hall of Lansing unless I hear differently from the parties. Anything else for the record? So it'll be on September 8th at 8:30. Anything else for the record in docket 25-01881, Ms. Crackmole?
Nothing to the city, Your Honor.
Mr. Doyle.
no, Your Honor, thank you.
All right, Ms. Thomas, you're all set. Thank you for your appearance today.
Thank you.
Mr. Doyle, are you appointed conflict or retained?
A conflict case.
Thank you.
We'll see you, Mr. Doyle.
First come, first served, essentially. So just.
All right, Ms. Crackmole, where are we proceeding?
Your Honor, I am ready to go on Mr. Montford.
Cortez Montford. All right, so we're on the record in docket 21-00863. That is the City of Lansing versus Cortez Montford. Will the parties please introduce themselves for the record? Ms. Crackmole.
Elizabeth Crickmoley on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Mr. Net.
George, at APD on behalf of my client who's appearing via Zoom.
And sir, you are Cortez Montford, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And you can hear me all right, Mr. Montford?
Yes, sir.
All right, this is the time set for a City of Lansing pretrial. Ms. Crackmole, how we proceed?
Your Honor, the city understands that Mr. Montford will be needing to get a substance abuse assessment completed, and if there is any proof of registration as well. So this would be, the request would be a new date for a new free trial.
All right, this is a 2021 case. And then he failed to appear on 2022 and was rearranged. So I will grant one adjournment in this matter for pretrial purposes, but we'll set for jury trial. So we're going to set for jury trial. And in the meantime, that'll give some time for Mr. Montford to get anything, to get the assessment. Because this case is getting old. This is 4 years old. I would think we'd need some time for the assessment.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so.
The longer the better, Your Honor.
Yeah, so not the current over 6. I'd say 6. What's the next one?
October 27th
That should be fine.
at 8:15.
So October 27th at 8:15. All right, so Mr. Montford, we've set the jury trial for October 27th at 8:15. If you don't have an assessment done by that case, then we got a problem. because that's set for jury trial. But the assessment should be done. Go to Mr. Annette, and they can make that they can make that available to the city attorney, and then we'll go from there. Okay, Mr. Montfort?
What's the assessment?
Sorry, just like no pre-trial, just straight jury trial.
This is the pretrial.
So we're not re-saying the pre-trial. is it?
No, I'm just adding it. This is it's a
Yeah, I
2021 case.
So it'd be separate jury trial on that date.
Right.
And the decision will be in discussions prior to that.
Yeah, I figure we'll go right to jury trial on October 27th, and then that builds in enough time to get any negotiations. All right, so we're set it on October 27th at 8:15. Anything else for the record in 21-00-863, Ms. Crockmuller?
Nothing for the city, Your Honor.
Mr. Net?
No, yeah.
All right, thank you.
Smart, I'll give you a call later today.
Yeah.
There you go, Sims.
Yes.
Who's the second? Who's the next?
Ms. Sims, Your Honor.
All right, so we're on the record in docket 25-01-859. That is the City of Lansing versus Charlena Sims. Appearances for the record, Ms. Crockmuller.
Elizabeth Carponi on behalf of the city of
Mr.
Lansing.
Net.
Your Honor, APD on behalf of my clients appearing via Zoom.
And ma'am, you are Charlena Sims?
Yes,
And you can hear me all right, Ms. Sims?
yes, I can.
All right, thank you. This is the time set for pretrial in the matter. Ms. Crockmuller, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, I will be requesting a reset on this, so that I may contact the victim on the assault and battery charge.
All right. And is that a fair statement, Mr. Annette?
Yes, Your Honor, that's the city's request. We'll defer to the court.
All right, we'll reset for pretrial for
Um, 2 to 4 weeks is good for me, Your Honor. I think 3 was what was open previously.
September 15th at 2:30.
September 15th at 2:30. All right, we'll set it for September 15th at 2:30 for pretrial. That can be, Ms. Sims, that can be via Zoom for the adjourned pretrial. Anything else for the record? 25-01-859, Ms. Crockmuller.
Nothing for the city, Your Honor.
Mr. Net.
No, Your Honor, thank you.
All right, Ms. Sims, we'll see you on that date, September 15th at 8:30, and the Zoom is appropriate.
Okay, thank you.
That'll be at 2:30, 2:30 in the afternoon.
2:30, okay.
You should be all set, man.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Where are we going next, Ms. Crockmuller?
We are ready to go on Mr. Areen.
Arhem, yes.
Arhem.
George R. All right, so we're on the record in docket 25 L2934632. That is the City of Lansing versus George Arheem. Will the parties please introduce themselves for the record? Ms. Crockmuller.
Elizabeth Carponi on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Mr. Harris.
Assistant Public Defender James Harris here on behalf of Mr. Arheem, who's standing to my right, Your Honor.
And sir, you are George Arheem, is that correct? Thank you. This is the time set for a pretrial in the matter. Ms. Crockmuller, how we proceed?
Your Honor, an offer was extended previously that it is the city's understanding Mr. Arhem will be accepting, which is amending to an impeding traffic civil infraction due to the fact that Mr. Arhem is now current with the Secretary of State.
And is that a fair statement, Mr. Harris?
Yes, Your Honor, and that is my understanding as well. Mr. Arheem has indicated he would like to accept that offer at this time. He would be requesting 90 days to pay the 135 fine for the impeding traffic, civil infraction.
All right, and you'll be accepting responsibility on behalf of your client for the $135 impeding traffic fine.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And Mr. Rahim, that's your understanding?
Yes.
All right. So just so we're working from the same ticket, that is for conduct which occurred on March 12th, 2025 at East Michigan Avenue on Howard Avenue in the city of Lansing. You accept responsibility on behalf of your client, George Rahim, for the civil infraction of impeding traffic. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
With that understanding, that comes with a $135 fine, and Mr. Rahim needs about 90 days to make that payment.
Yes, Your Honor.
It's 90 days. November 17th. All right, so we'll set the fine at $135 pursuant to the court fees. You have 90 days to make that payment. That'll be by November 17th. You can pay in person, online, or by phone. And you can set up your own plan as long as it's all paid by November 17th. Anything else for the record in 25 L293 4632, Ms. Crockett?
Nothing.
Mr. Harris?
Not for defense, Your Honor.
All right, you should be all set, Mr. Rahim.
I'm good.
Yep, you're all good.
Thank you.
Your Honor, if you don't mind, I'm gonna quickly read through the rest of these so I can get a sense of what's going on.
Sure.
Thank you.
And Ms. Lomax is on Zoom.
Yes, that is my fine, Your Honor.
Oh, sorry, there you go. So my address is 81 Mount Avenue, but the tag for my mailing address would be 3223.
So, Mr. Harris, were you ready on Lomax?
Just a moment, Your Honor.
Yeah, I didn't know. I thought they were out today. I thought they were out today. I didn't know that.
And then the show has started late. Blakely's 140. Sure about
No, it's September 22nd, sorry.
Let's see, 8.
Okay, Christine, oh, you talking about Tyrone home? Or is it 23rd?
Ms. Lomax, you can unmute.
Yes,
We'll call your case next. So we're on the record in docket 25-01402 and 25L293-2352. That is the City of Lansing versus Talia Lomax. Appearances for the record, Ms. Cracknell.
Elizabeth Carponi on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Mr. Harris.
Assistant Public Defender James Harris here on behalf of Ms. Lomax, who's appearing via Zoom, Your Honor.
And ma'am, you are Talia Lomax, is that correct?
yes,
And you can hear me all right, Ms. Lomax?
yes, I can.
Thank you. This is the time set for a City of Lansing pretrial. Ms. Cracknell, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, it is my understanding that there will be a request to set this for a final pretrial for about 4 weeks out for compliance purposes.
Yes, Your Honor, my notes show that the first pretrial, there was a courtesy, well, there was a courtesy reset after Ms. Lomax did fail to appear. When I spoke with her last week, she indicated that she's been trying to engage in compliance, trying to get her license valid. She's and has just been held up by some life events and dealing with work and childcare, I believe. At this point, I would just be asking for a bit more time for her to try and engage in compliance. I have advised her that it would likely be in her best interests if she was able to get in compliance in this case, as it would likely be very beneficial to negotiations.
All right, we'll set for final pretrial on
September 15th at 2:30.
September 15th at 2:30. All right, so Ms. Lomax, we'll see you live in person on the 6th floor on September 15th at 2:30 for the final pretrial. Anything else for the record in docket 25-01402 or the accompanying ticket, Ms. Cracknell?
Nothing for the city, Your Honor.
Mr. Harris?
Nothing from the defense, Your Honor.
All right, we'll see you on September 15th at 2:30, Ms. Lomax. Thank you for your appearance.
Thank you.
Did he, all right, so we're on the record in docket 24-00531. That is People of City Lansing versus Aaron Hilliker. Appearances for the record, Ms. Cracknell.
Elizabeth Carponi on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Mr. Harris.
Assistant Public Defender James Harris here on behalf of Mr. Hilliker, Your Honor.
And sir, you are Aaron Hilliker, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. This is time set for pretrial on the matter. Ms. Cracknell, how we proceed?
Your Honor, this is a first pretrial on the matter, it looks like, and there will be a request for an adjournment for compliance purposes and negotiations.
All right.
Yes, Your
Is that a
Honor.
first statement, Mr. Harris?
Yes, Your Honor. I've spoken with the city attorney regarding possible offers. The city attorney's office indicated they were hoping to see some proof or some indication of either some form of classes or community service or something to better himself and better my client as in before they would be willing to extend an offer on this case. So we'd be requesting a pretrial so that I can have time to discuss that with my client and find out what the city might be interested in.
All right, so we'll adjourn the pretrial at the city's request. And what's our time frame?
We could do 3 weeks, Your Honor.
3 to 4 weeks. September 15th at 2:30. So we'll reset this pretrial. So for September 15th at 2:30, that should give some time for Mr. Hilliker to find out what the city wants in regards to to the next pretrial. Anything else for the record? 24-00531, Ms. Crackmall.
Nothing for the city, Your Honor.
Mr. Harris.
Not from the defense, Your
All
Honor.
right, I'll see you September 15th at 2:30. You can come via Zoom or live. It's up to you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Is there anything specific?
Mr. Ned, do you need to meet with Ms. Kemp? So Ms. Blakely, we'll call your case. You can unmute.
Yes.
So we're on the record in docket 25L2930701. That is the city of Lansing versus Deasia Blakely. And ma'am, you are Deasia Blakely, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
This is time set for a show cause concerning this matter. I have an outstanding balance to the city of Lansing for $140. Do you need some additional time to make that payment?
Yeah, so just like around that time I had broke my leg, so then they wouldn't let me come to work because I was a safety hazard, so they wouldn't let me be at work. So I'm just now like getting back into the motions of work, but I could pay it this week. I'm just like literally able to, get back, to working and getting stuff in
All
order.
right.
But yeah, I
Let's
can pay it
give
this
you-
week.
All right, let's give you, so the end of this week, let's give you till the 29th. The end of this week
Okay.
is the 22nd,
Yeah.
and then we'll build in, so payment will be made by August 22nd. All right, so payment will be made at August 22nd on this $140 debt to the city of Lansing. That'll keep you, so I'm quashing the warrants that's been issued, and that'll keep you out of the show cause cycle. All right, ma'am?
Okay, I'm sorry, you said a warrant.
If you didn't appear today, there'd be a bench warrant issued for you.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay.
so you don't have to worry about that since you appeared, and then we'll just set for August 22nd for the
Okay.
date of payment. All right, ma'am?
Yes, thank you.
All right. You should be all set. Thank you for your appearance today.
All right, thank you. Bye.
Then you want to go on Kemp?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so we're on the record in docket 23-01-975. That is the city of Lansing versus Kyron Kemp. Appearances for the record, Ms. Crockmole.
Elizabeth Carponi on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Mr. Net.
George and APD on behalf of my client appearing via Zoom.
And ma'am, you'll have to unmute. You are Kyron Kemp. You'll have to unmute.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, sir. So we are set for deferred sentencing on the matter. Ms. Crockmole, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, Mr. Kemp is still showing as unlicensed according to the Secretary of State, so there would be no change to the charge in this matter.
All right, Mr. Net.
I believe that is correct, Your Honor. I spoke with Mr. Kemp. It's my understanding that he was unable to locate the firm to start a payment plan to lift his license. I understand. I also looked at this back in, I think, July. I also had a difficult time. I think we addressed on the record. We are asking for one last adjournment. The court's
I'm
not
gonna
inclined.
grant it.
Okay.
Because we've already set this 3 times out.
Understood. So we'll just go forward with sentencing, Your Honor.
All right. So it's a plea to the no-ops.
Yes, Your Honor.
Any objection to immediate sentencing? Or is that a request, Mr. Net?
I'll be requesting immediate sentencing, Your Honor.
Any objection to immediate sentencing?
No, Your Honor.
And then Ms. Kemp, I believe this is a 90-day. Might be a 92. I think it's a 90-day and or 300. Might have to look that up.
Mr. Kemp, are you able to hear everything that's going on?
We're just checking to make sure you understand the penalties, sir.
Yes, I can.
Your Honor, and I'm checking on
I think it's a 90-day. All right, Mr. Kemp, I'm going to walk you through. And if you find out anything different, let me know. I'm going to walk you through your rights you have in this misdemeanor matter. The penalty, the full penalty is a 90-day misdemeanor and or $200. You have the right to be tried by a jury in this matter, to be presumed innocent until proven guilty, have the prosecutor prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you are guilty, to have witnesses against you appear at trial, to question any witnesses that are brought against you. You are represented today by Attorney Georgeson Ned. and he'd be present to cross-examine any witnesses or contest any charges brought against you by the city of Lansing. You have the right to have the court ordering witnesses appear in your defense, to remain silent during the trial, not to have that silence used against you, and to testify at trial if you choose to testify. If your plea is accepted, you'll give up the claim the plea result of any promises other than what's been stated on the record or threats that it was not your choice to plead guilty. You'd also be giving up the right to appeal anything from trial. Since you won't be having a trial, you'll be pleading guilty to the no ops in possession in this matter. Is it still your wish today to plead guilty to the no ops in possession? And you have to unmute, sir.
Your Honor, this is a deferred sentencing.
Yeah, it's pled to charge with deferred sentence. It's already been pled to.
Yes. Okay, I thought you were asking. Okay.
All right. Yeah, I was acting like it was initial plea. But I had adjourned for compliant, pled as charged with deferred sentence. That's all. Couldn't read my own writing. All right. All right. Allocution of Mr. Annette.
Thank you, Your Honor. I am asking and hopeful that you would give fines and costs in this matter. When I talked to my client back, he says this all started from a 2015 accident that suspended his license that he never knew about until 8 to 10 years after the fact when he got this original ticket. I believe it was a ticket. So he's unemployed and did not have the resources to go out around the time this happened to find out why his license was suspended and what he needed to do to get fixed. Saying during the course, since this case was pending, he saved up the money to begin pay what he was paid for what was going on. He saved up the money. We've been trying to reach out to the attorney or to the firm at least to try and get that situated. Mr. Kemp's efforts have not been successful as we're at this stage in this case. He is not in a bad spot and does not know what to do. Still in a bad spot and does not know what to do. Mr. Kemp is just hopeful to just get this behind him and move on with his life, Your Honor. He's willing to accept whatever the court gives him.
All right. Thank you. Ms. Crockmolly, anything concerning the judgment of sentence?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Kemp, is there anything you'd like to say to the court before the court passes sentence? I think you just left.
Look like I had some back connection earlier. That's why I asked if you could hear me.
Mr. Kemp, can you hear me?
No.
Mr. Kemp, can you hear me? Just you can remove your video as long as you can hear me, Mr. Kemp.
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, don't turn on your video because that will affect your broadband. Mr. Kemp, is there anything you'd like to say before the court passes sentence?
Just say that I've done my best. I've taken necessary steps to try to resolve a situation that unfortunately I knew nothing about. I'm just in a situation to where that I'm stuck.
All right. So the court will issue judgment of sentence on the no ops. No jail time is issued. Fine of $75. Cost of $75. Crime victims' rights fee of $75. State fee of $50. So that's 152, 225, 275. And I'll give you 90 days to make that payment. To the city of Lansing. I don't believe no ops is extractable. I don't think that's an extractable offense. But you have 270. You have 90 days to make that payment to the city of Lansing for $275. That can be paid online, in person, or by phone. And if you miss that date, the 90 days to the city of Lansing, you'll get caught up in the show cause cycle and you want to stay out of the show cause cycle. Anything else for the record in 23-01975, Ms. Crackmoldy?
Nothing for the city, Your Honor.
Mr. Net?
Thank you. No, Your Honor, thank you.
Mr. Kemp, do you have any questions of me?
I'll call him as soon as we're done. I'll give it up.
All right, Mr. Kemp, you should be all set. Thank you for your appearance today.
Thank you.
That's it for me and Mr. Harris. And is that it for me?
I think that's the morning,
Judge,
and then I've got show
I
causes.
saw you wrote something in the file here. Mr. Chandler's here in person, and then so was Mr. Rivas. He went to Rivas.
All right,
Have a good one.
so let's go on. This is on Jeffrey Chandler. He's here in person.
Yes.
Are you Mr. Chandler? So we're on the record in 1203733. My understanding, sir, and sir, you are Jeffrey Chandler, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it's my understanding the amount is under $100, is that correct?
What is it? What I'm gotta pay for?
What's that?
I don't know what I'm paying for.
So it looks like an old retail fraud.
Long time ago or something?
Yeah, like 2013.
Oh, yeah, I couldn't remember that.
Yeah, we've administratively closed this file because of the small payment. So you should be all set, sir.
Okay,
All right, thank you.
You have a good day.
You too. Gee, I don't, those ACMs. All right. Is there a Benjamin Hillborn? So we're in the record in docket 24-01771. That is City of Lansing versus Benjamin Hillborn. This is a show cause for $175 to the City of Lansing. Came out of a sentencing. It is 11 o'clock. This is scheduled for 11 o'clock. It is now 11:20. And it appears the defendant has failed to appear for the show cause. And I'll issue a bench warrant with a 48-hour hold for the non-appearance. I do not see Mr. Hillborn in the Zoom courtroom. Nobody responds to that name in the physical courtroom, and there's nobody by that name in the hallway. So we'll issue a bench warrant with a 48-hour hold. And then Christopher McLean. So we're on the record in T002363-704 and 21L27-03241. That is the City of Lansing versus Christopher McLean. This is set for show cause today. It's set for 11 o'clock. And it's now 11:22. It would appear that Mr. McLean is not in the Zoom courtroom or physical courtroom, and nobody answers by that name in the hallway. It would appear the defendant failed to appear for the show cause. This is the first non-appearance, so bench warrant with a 48-hour hold is set. And these are all traffic matters. And that's all for the record in the T0023-63704 and 21L27-03241. Then are you Mr. Rivas? All right, so we're on the record in docket TD 240-11599. That is the City of Lansing versus Felix Rivas. Appearances for the record. Sir, you are Felix Rivas, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Right, thank you. This time set for a show cause on a balance of $198. Mr. Rivas, do you need more time to make that payment to the City of Lansing?
No, I just wanted to show you my handicap sticker. I just forgot to put it on my car.
Oh, okay. So this is for a handicap parking zone ticket, and you did not put it on your car.
Yeah. I had no excuses, but I had brain surgery about a year ago, and my memory ain't been quite the same, so that's the only excuse I got. That's no excuse.
Yeah, but it's enough for me. We can ACMC this. Yeah. So you should be all set, sir. Just think of it as a learning experience. Make sure that's on your car, okay?
Yeah, thank you, good.
All right, you're all set. Thank you,
Thank you,
Mr.
Your Honor.
Harris.
So do I have to pay, sir?
Nope, you're all set.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.